Sir, I done.
I said, have you done that?
Yes, sir, I done.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so Faz, let me write it down first so that we can match it with your answers. Let me write it down first. Sin C would be. Please let me know what would be sin C. Faz, please answer. Yes, Faz. I think you had the network issue
Yes, sir.
on your side. I think you are having a network issue, is it?
Yes, sir. Some.
Okay, no issues here. No issues. That's not your fault. Okay, let's continue. Yes, Faz. Now please let me know.
Yes, sir. So it is perpendicular by
Sin C,
perpendicular
what
by
would be the
hypotenuse.
value of sin C in this scenario? Have you written down the
3.
answer in your copy? You can
Yes, sir. 4
refer
by.
that.
Sir, it will come 3 by 5.
3 by 5. That's correct. That's correct. Absolutely correct. What will
Then
be cos C?
cos C would be 4 by
4 by 5,
5.
dear. What would be
Then
tan C?
3 by 4.
3 by 4. Yeah,
No, no,
that's
no.
correct.
3 by 5.
That's
Yeah.
correct. That's correct.
Then
Okay.
cosec would be
Cosec would be what?
5 by 3. Opposite
5
of
by
the.
3. What would be
Then
sec
cos
C? 5
5 by
by
4.
4. What would be cot C?
4 by 3.
4 by 3. So at this point of time, are you getting how to calculate and how to find out the theta and other values and other trigonometric ratios? Is it?
Yes, sir.
Are you able to calculate and like you can implement the formula? Is it? Are you comfortable with the formula and the concept?
Yes, sir.
So shall we move forward for some different kind of examples?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Faz, let's do some more examples so that you can understand the chapter better. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's take an example of that. Let's take an example of this. Let me take a screenshot. Just a second. Let me download the book and
Yes, sir.
yeah. Let me insert this book into the file. Just a second, fast. Let me insert it. Sorry for the delay.
No problem, sir.
I think the book. Please download. I don't know what has happened. Some issue is there. That's why book is not getting downloaded or the website. So let's take a snip of it and move forward. Let's take the snip of the example.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So from now onwards, Faz, I will be giving you some homeworks as well, homework questions, and you have to submit that homework questions. You can on the same number from which you receive the link. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Let me insert the picture and then we will do the next topic after this example. Okay. Is it? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let me enlarge it. Yes, Faz. Is it visible to you, dear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So read the question loudly and tell me, is there anything which you can understand from the question? Yeah.
Consider triangle ACB right angle at C,
Okay.
in which AB equal to 29.
Okay.
Hypotenuse is 29.
Yeah. Which means that hypotenuse is 29
Yeah.
and ABC
And
is theta, which means that we have to, the theta is given at B,
at
A, B,
B.
C. A,
Yes, sir.
B, B, C. Okay. So
And
let's,
base is 21.
okay, that's great, Faz. So let's start. First of all, please guide me. What should be your first step? If you have, suppose H is given there, 29, and you have
So we can
base.
find by Pythagoras theorem on the perpendicular.
Yes, the first thing should be, we should find out the perpendicular distance or the, okay. So it is
Yes, sir.
29 units and BC is 21 units. And one more thing is that, yeah, and angle ABC is theta.
Yes, sir. Equal theta.
Okay. So we have to find out two things. One is cos square theta plus sine square theta, and another is cos square theta minus sine square theta. So what should we find first? We should find first the value of cos theta and sine theta. Then we will do the further steps, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
first of all, we have h square is equals to p square
Right.
plus b square.
Yes, sir.
So we have to find out p. So we can move the b square to the left hand side.
Yes, sir.
It is h square minus b
Minus
square.
b square.
What will be the, and after this is the square na? So there will be a square
Yes,
root on it. We have to find out the value of p, not p square.
Okay.
Okay. So what we can do? We can do what is the value of 20 b h square is
29
29
whole square
minus
minus
21 square.
21 whole square.
So this would be 29 into 29, 981, 8, 9 to 18 or 261, and then 29 to 58. 1, 4, 7, and 8. 841 minus 441. This is the value of 20. 21. Square root of 21 is 441. Okay. So
Yes,
what
sir.
is there in the root left? It is 400, sorry. 400,
400.
which will be equal to 20 units. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Is it? Is it now? 20 units would be
Yes,
the
sir.
answer because the square root of 400 will be 20.
20.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's find out the first thing, sine theta.
So now we got the perpendicular.
Sine theta would be AC.
Sine
Sine
theta
theta
would
would be AC upon AB. P
Yeah.
by H.
Sine theta
AB.
would be
What will be the
20,
answer? 20 upon 29.
29.
What will be the
Cos
cos theta? BC
21 by
upon 21
29.
upon 29. BC upon AB.
Yes, sir.
21 upon
29.
29. Is it? Now what we have to do? We have to first find out the value of sine square theta or cos square theta, you can say, because there is a plus sign. So if we interchange, that doesn't matter. It would be same. Sine square theta plus cos square theta. Let's do some calculation. 20 by 29 square plus 21 by 29 square. Here it is.
Yes, sir.
20 square is 400 upon 841. We have calculated here. Na? This is the
Yes,
value
sir.
of 29. Plus of 21 is 441 divided by 841. As we have the same denominator, so we can add.
Give the denominator, sir.
Right? Or if we take LCM, the LCM would be 1. Right? Because we don't have any other value. Like the denominator is same for both, so we can directly add them up.
Yes, sir. So when
So
we
this
add this, we'll get 8 for 1.
8 for
So
1,
we'll get
which
1.
is equals to 1. So Faz, this is the first formula you can say. Have you heard about sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1? If not, no worry. It's going to be in the I think in the third topic of this chapter, in which we are going to deal with some basic formulas of trigonometry.
Yes, sir. There is formulas.
Right. So no need to worry about that. If you don't know, no need to worry. So just remember it. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1.
Sine square
Now
theta plus
cos square theta is equals to 1. This is the general formula, or you can say the most popular formula of the trigonometry.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Faz, are you able to understand what we have done yet in this first example?
Yes, sir.
Because Faz, one more thing is that if math is totally about the numericals, theory is very less in the mathematics, is it?
Yes, sir.
So we will be doing much numericals so that we can understand and implement the concept efficiently. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Faz. So let's continue with the next one. What is the second one is? we have to find out cos squared theta. Is it cos squared theta? Yes, it is cos squared theta minus sin squared theta. Now, please let me know what would be the answer.
21
So
by
cos squared theta
29
is 21 minus 29 cos square minus, sorry,
minus 20
20,
by 29
20 by
square.
9 square. This would be 441 divided by 841 minus 400 divided by 841, which will be equals to
4 for
41
yes, sir,
divided by
41 by
841.
84.
So now we have calculated what's the value for this given expression.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear to you, Faz, or not? Please let me know once.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Is it are you having any kind of doubt at this point of time?
No, sir.
Fine. Shall we move
Yes, sir.
forward for the next topic? Next
Yes, sir.
concept? Okay, that's great. Okay. Let me show you the correct answer is this one, so that you can, let me new share. This is the NCERT page. Faz, is this visible to you? NCERT book visible to you, dear?
Yes, sir.
As you can see, the value of, just let me, yeah, I'm actually at this point, annotate. Yes, I can annotate here. Yeah, at this point of time, you can see that this is the value 1 and this is the value 41 by 841.
Yes, sir.
So we have calculated correctly. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, that's great. Let's take one more example as well. Okay. Just a second, guys. Yes. So let me take one example for you as well. A much more different. Yeah. So let me take the screenshot of it. Because maths is totally about the numericals. Let me save it and share it with you. Yeah. Insert the picture. So, are you getting the point and other concepts correct efficiently or not, dear? Is it completely clear to you or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is the example which I have taken from the NCERT book. I don't know what has happened to the download page of NCERT book. Okay. So, first, let's take the example. Let me draw it once. We have to first of all, let me draw a triangle so that you can visualize things better. So this is so this is 90 degree. Suppose this is A, triangle is ABC. So and right angle at B. Okay, and C. And all, as you can see that this is A. All the ratios are having A in their theta. So which means that
Yes,
this is our theta. Is it or not?
yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
okay. So in this example, solution is here. We have given tan A is equals to 1. Tan A is equals to 1. So
Yes, sir.
if tan is equals to 1, what we can do? Guys, are you getting my point or not?
Yes, sir. So tan A is equals to 1.
If tan A is equals to 1, are you able to like crack, or you can say think in another form? What can tan can be written in form of what?
It can be written in the form of 1 by 1 by cos theta.
What? Tan? No, dear, you are wrong. Tan cannot be written. Let's do one thing. Which means that tan is 1. We can say P
P
by
by
P.
P. Yeah.
P is 1.
Yes, sir.
So that would be definitely
One.
B will be 1 as well, because we cannot write 1 in denominator.
Yes, sir.
So we can see this is 1 and this is 1. So we can directly conclude that it would be root 2. Let's write in the Pythagoras form. It would be h square would be p square plus b square.
Yes, sir.
H would be under root of p square plus b square, which will be equals to
1
1 plus 1 is equals to root 2.
root 2.
The same thing which I have written in the hypotenuse.
Yes, sir.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. Now we have all the things. We have perpendicular, we have base, we have hypotenuse. So we can find out the value of sine and cos. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
We have to verify it. Like we have to verify means we have to put the value of sine A cos A into this formula, and it should be equals to 1. The whole formula, this should be equals to 1 after evaluating. If okay,
Yes, sir.
guys, are you getting my point? Verify, not prove. We are here to verify.
Yes, sir.
Right? If you have to prove, we have to make sure that after we don't have to put the value, we have to do in the other way. Okay, so
Yes.
let's take sine A. What will be the value of sine A, dear? Sine A in ABC format, what would be the ratio of sine A if
P by
theta
A.
is A? BC opposite side of the theta would be perpendicular, and hypotenuse is same. AC.
Which
What
is
will
equal
be the
to
value which is equals to 1 by
1
root
by
2?
root 2.
Now, what is the value of cos A, dear?
Cos A.
AB by AC.
AB by P.
Theta is making
AP.
angle with this, and this is the hypotenuse.
Yes, sir. So 1 by root 2.
1 by root 2. So now the formula is given that 2 sine of A into cos A is equals to 1. We have to verify that it is equals to 1 or not. So we can.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. 2 into 1 by what is the value of sine A? Root 2. 2 into 1 by what is the value of cos A? Root 2. So it would be 2 into root 1 if we multiply root 2 and root 2, what would it become?
4.
No, dear, it is square root 2. It will become
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, 2, 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Try to avoid these simple mistakes as much as possible in this, you can say in the chapter, or you can see in any other subjects. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Try and be careful while calculating the formulas and the values.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So root 2 into root 2 would be 2.
Root 2 into 2 be 2.
2. So we can cancel out this.
Yes, sir. Then it's 1.
Then it's 1. So we have verified that it is equals to 1. Hence, we can write it down that hence verified. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So let's start another topic. I will give you some examples to like practice, okay, in the homework.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me write it down as trigonometric ratios of complement of some specific angle. Trigonometric
So this homework?
of some. No. It is not homework. It
Okay.
is the next topic of this chapter. Trigonometric
Okay.
ratios of the some specific angle. Now, at
Okay.
this point of time, just a second. I made a mistake actually. It is not relations, it is ratios. It is basic. Okay. So trigonometric ratios of some specific angles, some angles like, because we have some angles which are very, you can say common in use, like 30 degrees, 60 degree, 90 degree, or and the most important thing is that we can easily calculate the values of that angle. So we have to memorize those values to use them efficiently and effectively.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So okay. So we have some, we have three, we have basically, let's write it down. One more thing. Angles which we are going to use very frequently. Angles. First will be 0 degree. Okay.
Yes, sir. Then
Then
30 degree.
30 degree.
Then 60
Then
degree.
45 degree.
Yeah, then
60
60.
degree.
Then
And 90 degree.
90.
At this point of time, we are only dealing the angles which varies from 0 to 90. When you will go in 11th class and you will study maths, you will be getting very more than more around 360. Okay, 180, 270. So you will be getting that. So at this point of time, we are only dealing with the angle 0 to 90. Okay, Faiz, are you getting my point here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me insert a table in this. Is just a second. It would be around how many angles are there? 0, 30, 45. 5 angles are there, na? So 5 would be enough. And we have 6 ratios.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let me. Just a second, fast here. Yeah. So first, let's take. Are there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yes, it's fine. So let me write down the heading as well on this. It would be, you can say angle stable, or the values, some specific values. Okay. So first would be sine. Then would be cos. We will be doing in theta form. Sine theta, cos theta, tan theta. We will be doing cot theta, then sec theta. Is it? And we will be doing cosec theta.
Yes, sir.
Let me write down the heading just a little bit upper it up, so that it does not cover up the space. Okay, so let me write down here as 30 degree, 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and 90. Let me make it myself. As you should also draw the table in your notebook there. Okay, so that you can easily give reference. Okay. draw a rough table because there is a table already in the NCRT. You can refer to that as well. Let me. I think I should have one. I should be adding this in the table format. It's very messy. Just a second. Let me cut it down. First values, take values of this. So sin C would be 0. Value of sin 30 is 1 by 2. Okay. Value of sin 45 is 1 by root 2. Faz, are you able to listen me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sin 60 would be root 3 by 2. Sin 90 would be, can you guess what would be sin 90? Sin 90 would be 1.
Okay, 1.
Okay. I'm just actually the table is a little bit messy. So after this, I'm just trying to explain this table, and I will paste the NCRT table reference as well in this notebook, or you can say the, okay, so that you can
Yes, sir.
take the proper reference. Cos theta 0 is 1. Cos 60, it is the opposite. Like it is cos theta is the opposite of sin theta. Like suppose if we here this is 90 degree. If cos 0 is
Root 3
1,
by
what
2.
would be cos 90?
0.
0, because I said opposite. If cos 30 is 1, sin 30 is 1 by 2, what would be cos 30?
Root 3 by 2.
Root 3 by 2. Very good. Root 3 by 2. If cos 45 and sin 45 are same, 1 by root 2, they basically coincide. Their graph basically coincide at 45 degree. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right now you are not like it's not necessary to understand the graphs. In 11th class you will be understanding everything in detail of trigonometry. Okay. So at this point of time, can you guess what would be cos 60?
1 by 2.
1 by 2. Very good. So Faz, these basically, if you remember these 6 ratios of sine and cos, you will be easily calculate the tan theta, cot theta, sec theta, and cosec theta, because cot, sec, and cosec are the reciprocal of the other 3. Right?
Yeah.
So let's find out tan theta with some form, you can say the experimental way. Tan theta is sin 30, sorry, sin theta. Tan theta is sin theta by cos theta. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So suppose we have to find out tan 0. It should be sin 0 by cos 0.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to explain this so that if you know these 6 angles of sine and cos, you can easily calculate the other thing. You don't need to memorize everything. You can calculate, and when you get accustomed to it, you will easily remember and recall other values as well. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the value of sin 0?
0.
0.
0
And
by
what's the
1.
value of 1? It would be 1. So
Yeah,
which means that
0.
tan of 0 is 0.
0.
Okay. So another thing, what is the value of tan 30 degree? So it would be sin 30
by
by
cos 30.
by cos 30.
1 by 2.
What is the value of cos 30? It is 1 by 2. What is the
By
value of cos
root 3 by
30?
2.
Root 3 by 2. Can we cancel
Yes,
root
sir.
2 division,
We
the
can
2
consider
in the
2.
division, because it's a double division?
Yes, sir. So it will come
1
1
by
by
root 2. 1 by root 3, sorry. So the answer of tan 30 is 1 by root 3.
yes, sir.
Okay. So next thing, tan 45. As I
Uh,
said, sine 45
by cos
cos
45.
45. As I said, as I told you already, that sine and cos intersect at 45 degree. So
So they are
is
1.
there any need to put the value? Okay,
No.
okay, no issues. I will put the value so that you can like if you got forgot like if forgot the whole scenario, so you can get reference. Okay, it would be 1. Tan 45 will
Yes, sir.
be 1. What is the value of tan 60, dear? Let's find out.
Sin 60 by cos 60,
By cos 60.
which is
What is
equal
the
to root
value
3
of
by
sin
2
60? What? Root 3 by 2?
by
1
1 by
by
2.
2.
Root
Can
3
we
by
cancel
1.
out the 1 by 2 root under the division 2?
Yes, sir. We can get it 2 and it will come root 3 by
Root
1.
3. Which means that the value
Yeah,
of
root 3
sin
by 1.
tan 60 is root 3.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the value of tan 90? The most popular thing which every student remembers in the first way, in the first attempt, is sin 90 divided
By
by cos
cos.
90. Sin 90 is equals to 1, but cos 90
Yeah.
is 0. So is it undefined?
Yes, sir. If it comes 0 by 1, it's infinite.
Yes, we can say infinity, but at this point of time, we cannot use infinity in the school exams here. So
Yeah.
we just mention that it is undefined.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we can write it down, or we can make the symbol infinity.
Oh.
Okay, so for let's understand one thing is that like we have now we can reciprocal the tan so that we can get the cot. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what would the value of cot 0? Tell me.
Cot 0 will be 0.
No, cot 0 is the reciprocal. Na? So tan of 0 is, if tan of 0 is 0, so cot 0 will be infinity or not?
Infinity. Yeah.
Because dear, here, look at it. It would be 1 by 0 if we make
Yes, sir.
if we take cot 0, it would be 1 by which is equals to infinity, basically.
Yes, sir.
So are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Just a second. Let me reshare my screen. Actually, my screen and another tools got freezed. Yeah. Is it visible?
Yes, sir. So now it will come 2 by 1.
Yeah. So what will be the value of cot? What will the value of cot 30?
2 by 1.
Why 2 by 1, dear? We are
So
taking sine and cos. We are tan theta 30 is root 1 by root 3. It would be root 3.
Okay.
Getting my point or not? I think
Yes,
you're
yes,
getting
yes, sir.
confused. Actually, I'm so sorry that it's get just messy.
No.
I don't like it's not like expanding in the horizontal vertical direction. Okay. So what
Yes,
will
sir.
the value of cos 0, cos 45, cot 45? It would be same 1 by 1, or if you reciprocate, is that would be same for both? Is it?
Yes, sir.
If you take 1 by 1, so reciprocate, it would be same.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, that's great. One other thing is, if this is root 3, what will it become? If we
Root
reciprocate it, it will
1.
become 1 by root 3.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if the tan 90 is infinity, tan cot 90 would be 0. Why? Because 1 by 0
Because
is infinity, so
it's
0 by 1
infinite.
would be 0.
0, yeah.
Yeah. So I know you at this point, like Faz, no need to worry. When I was in 10th class, I was also in just it was very complicated for me as well to understand those in the first attempt on the first go. So take your time. And as one more thing you can see, whether like beside your bed, you can paste at the table in your own handwriting. And whenever you go to sleep, just take a look at it at least once. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So it would be very easy and very like in a very efficient manner. So you are getting very used to it in a very short time. Okay. And we will be doing the numericals. That would be very helpful for you as well to understand the, or you can say the memorize the formulas and the values. Okay. Okay, Faiz,
Okay.
are you getting my point here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now tell me, what is the value of cos theta, cos 0 degree? Cos 0 is 1.
Cos 0
What
is
would
1.
so what would be sec 0? It's the simple one, dear.
1 by 0.
Why 1 by 0?
No, 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 0 by 1.
Why 0 by 1? As I simply
So now
told
we'll
you,
take tan, right? Yeah, 1,
if they reciprocate, what will it become?
1 by 1.
Suppose cos theta is 1 and we have 1 into cos theta. Can we write it cos 0? You can say 1. If we divide the 1 by cos 0 degree, cos theta, or you can say cos 0, it will cos 0, it will become sec 0 is equals to 1 or not.
Yes, it's 1.
So here, if we are taking, if the numerator has 0, and if we are taking it to denominator, then it will become undefined for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So no need to worry when you will learn all the thing, it would be very easy or the cakewalk for you. Just don't be panic at this point of time. I'm trying to explain and we will be doing numericals in this session as well. Would be 1.
Yes, sir.
What is the value of cos 30 degree? It is root 3 by 2.
Root
So
3 by 2.
it will become 2 by root 3. Well, we will just reciprocate it.
Yes, sir.
Sec 45 is 1 by root 2. What will be the sec theta sec 45? It would be
Root
root
2.
2. What is the value of this? It will become
2.
2. What is the value of cos 0? 0 by 1 is 1. And if we are going to
Not
reciprocate
defined.
it, it would be 1 by 0.
Not defined.
Not defined. Infinity. Have you seen the Infinity War? Infinity game, I think what is, and not like Avengers Infinity, something is that. I'm not able to recall the proper title of it. Infinity, which is not going to end. Infinity. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, what will be the value of sine 0, cosec 0? At this point of time, sine 0 is 0, 0 by 1. We are going to reciprocate it. It would be
Not
infinity.
defined. Infinity.
When you will write in the school exam, you will write undefined.
Yes, sir.
Like you can use the infinity sign, but I would like to say that you use undefined whenever there is an infinity term.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. What is the value of sine 30? It is 1 by root 2, na? So it would
Yes,
become,
sir.
it would become
2.
2. Value of same root 2.
Root 2.
As you can see, the cos 40, all the 6 ratios have the same value at 45 degrees. I mean,
Yes,
they're
sir.
respective. As you can see, cos, sine and cos has 1 by root 2, tan and cot has 1 by 1 and 1, and second cosec has root 2 by root 2 and root 2. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So 60 degree, what will be? 2. 1 by root 1 by 2, na? Just a second. We are going cosec, na? It would be 2 by root 3. Sorry. My mistake, my bad. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Sine 90 is 1. What will be the cos 90?
1.
1. Very good. So at this point of time, this is our table, right? Just one
Yes, sir.
second. Let me paste the table as well of the NCRT. I'm just trying to explain it so that you can easily calculate and understand.
Yes, sir.
Because I don't want like sometimes it is a very like which I have drawn is a very messy thing, right? And drawing is not good. I was not good at drawing since my childhood. Yeah, this is the, let me crop it a little bit more. Or even you can take a printout of the NCRT one. But I suggest that you should, you can say you should like write the table on your own so that while writing you can get very used to it, or you can get very, you can say, the proper idea. Okay,
Yes, sir.
let me paste the picture into this. Here it is. Where should I place this? Should I place it there? Let's take one more thing. Let's do one more thing. Just a second. Just a second. Let's place in this aside. Okay, Faiz, is this visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now we will be taking some reference. Like at this point of time, you are not very, you are not get accustomed to the angles value. So we will be taking some reference for the NCRT. So one more,
Yes, sir.
let's take some examples so that you can understand this thing better, right? So let me, yeah. So let me take an example. I've got an example, very basic one, not very much advanced. You can say it's a very basic one. Faiz, are you having any kind of doubt at this point of time? Is it completely clear to you or not? Everything at this point of time we have covered.
No, sir. So first we'll calculate sin A and cos A. No, first we'll do sin A. So if you remember sin A, we can do cos A by opposite. Then by that we can find tan A easily.
Easily because the tan A is the ratio
Tan
of
A
sin A and
is
cos A.
sin A and cos A. Then after that, we are finding cosec A this all, right? So can you
Cosec,
say
you can find out cosec, cot, and sec as per your own convenience. There is no need, there is no not a specific order in which you have to
uh,
calculate, right? So it's up to you totally. So basically, I suggest that you should go with it cot first because tan is just above the cot, right? So
uh,
you just have to reciprocate the values and write it down in your table.
okay.
Okay, in this form, in this example, like in this table, you can see that the tan is after tan there is a cosec, which means that they are following sine, cos, tan. Then after this reciprocal of all the three, cos, sec, cot.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay, Faiz. Let's take some example, and I have taken an example. Just a second here. Yeah. So what we have to do in this, as you can see, we have to find out the value of the lengths, or you can say the triangles sides. So let me draw the triangle first so that we can have a better understanding of the triangle. Is it? Faz, is this chapter easy for you or a tough one?
I it's easy only, sir, not
I didn't get your point.
It's like it's only.
Like at this point of time till now, but so far what we have covered, is it easy or not? Like, or you can say
It's easy.
it's easy or not?
It's easy.
Yeah. So just you have to practice as much as possible. Like in trigonometry, there are so many questions which are very tricky and complicated, even at this stage, right? So let's take
Yes, sir.
first example with NCRT. What is the question saying that in ABC right angle at B, suppose this is B and this is A and this is C. AB is 5 centimeter. Always write units which we have, which the question is saying. Okay, no
Yes,
need
sir.
to miss. ACB, ACB. C is the middle one. ACB, which means that C is given as theta. We need to find out the value of BC and AC. BC and AC. BC this and AC this. We don't have the value of this, right? So
Yes,
let's
sir.
find out. So yes, Faz, please tell me what will be your first step if you are going to solve this question
Pythagoras
in your
theorem.
exam.
We'll do Pythagoras theorem first.
Why Pythagoras? Faz, do you have two sides so that you can calculate the third side, or you have only one side?
We have only
Faz,
one side.
at this point of time, if the two sides are already given, why there
Yeah,
is a
so we
need to
can
give the
calculate the third
angle,
side.
right? So first thing we will do that we will write what we have to find the value of sine. We have to find the value of BC. BC.
Yeah.
At this point of time, we have angle 30. We have perpendicular. So can we take tan to find out the value of base? We have angle, we have perpendicular. We can easily get the other side.
Yes, sir.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
We can find out the AC as well. If we take sine 30, we can find out the AC as well. You can find any of the value in the first as per your convenience or as per your choice.
Yes, sir.
No need to imply the Pythagoras formula if the angle is given, right? So let's write first. Sine 30 will be equals to what? AB upon AC.
Yes, sir.
What is the value of sine 30? 1 by 2. Is it? Sine 30, 1 by 2.
Yeah.
What is the value of AB? 5. What is the value of BC? We have to calculate the value. Sorry, AC. Sorry, my bad. AC. Cross multiply. AC will be equals to 2 into 5, which is equals to 10 centimeter. Now we have the value of AC.
Yeah.
Guys, are you getting my point here?
Yes, sir.
Which one is simple, Pythagoras or this one? If we know the angle, we can easily calculate.
Yeah.
We no need. There is no need to imply the Pythagoras theorem, which means which takes some time to calculate the square root and all.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's take the tan theta. Tan 30 degree what will be equals to what? AB upon BC. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the value of AB? 5. What is the
5.
value of BC? We have to find out the value of
We have to
BC.
find
Now tell me what is the value of tan 30?
tan 30, 1 by root 3.
1 by root 3, 5 by BC.
Yes, sir.
Now cross multiply both of them.
BC equal to 5 root 3
centimeter. Now suppose, how can you be so sure? Suppose someone asks that, how can you be so sure that your answer is correct? You can verify this answer with the Pythagoras theorem. You have the Pythagoras theorem now?
Yeah.
So let's verify it with the Pythagoras as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So no, like for our answers, Kai, we can find or so this one we can do with the Pythagoras theorem also, right?
So first, after getting like after finding AC, we can
Yeah.
use the Pythagoras as well. But at this,
Okay.
in the initial point, which you have to
We
use
can
the
use.
ratios, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, that's great. So what is Pythagoras theorem is h square p square plus b square, which means if we take, suppose we are going to match the hypotenuse, right? H
AC
would be
square.
equals to p square plus b square. Is it?
Yes, sir.
So, okay. What is the value of p square? P. Value of p is 5
P is
centimeter,
5.
which means that we have to square
5
it plus what is the value of b?
and 5 root 3.
5 root 3, na? 5 root 3. And 25 plus 25 into 3. Square root of root 3 would be what? 3, na?
Yes, sir.
If we suppose this is 5, the square root of 5 would be 25 normally.
Yes, sir.
But root 3 would be 3.
Yeah, root 3 into root 3 is 3.
Root 3, square of root 3 would be square of root 3 will be 3. So 25 plus 75, it is 100, which means 10 centimeter. So now you can see the same thing we have calculated. Is there any
Yes, sir.
need to imply Pythagoras theorem if we know another method to find it out in an easy way?
No, sir.
Now you can use, but in the school exam, it will specifically ask you to follow this approach.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why they've given the question from this topic. If you're not using, so why there is a need, or why there is a sense to give the question from this topic,
Yes, sir.
right? So every topic, every approach has its own way. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Is
sir.
it